What up, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in, make yourself comfortable. Good, Sonny. How are you? It's been a long week. It's been a long week. Hello. Hello, hello. Guys, my desk is so messy, and I'm trying to, got a Christmas gift that I'm trying to set up in front of me. So I figured I would come on here and chat with you guys for a few minutes. To be honest, I'm exhausted right now. If I'm being honest, just exhausted. But I'm here. I'm here, guys. I'm here for you. Let's see here. Let's zoom in a little bit here. Whoa. Look at that ugly mug. How's everybody else doing? Trying to finish up some of my Christmas projects. Because, Christmas is in 4 days. Yep, well, you got that right. I just pulled this off of my my H2C. It turned out really good. Really quite impressed by it. I also want to point out how absolutely incredible there was a whole structure in here came out like butter. That turned out pretty good. I'm making the bottom right now for it. Quite impressed. Quite impressed. I really want to make this Stranger Things piece. I'm trying to figure out if you could do it a little differently so that the moon was half red. I feel like that would take forever. I wonder. Good evening. How you guys doing? Thanks for coming in. Oh, you know what? I left my torch upstairs. Dang it. Okay. Hello. Hola. Disconnect that. Don't need that. First of all, a couple of things. I apologize for not being on the last couple of nights. I just haven't felt. Honestly, the best way for me to put it, I just haven't been in the mood. And I don't. I found that if I came on here and I wasn't in the mood, the lives just suck. Let's just put it that way. They just suck. So. Oh, the main board was fried. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. I mean, As long as they're gonna do it, they're gonna fix it for you. Anyway, so I just haven't really been in the mood to do any like live stuff. A couple of reasons. Number one, like I've been really busy with this whole like transition and work thing. And then unfortunately my best friend's dad just passed away, and it's like I lost my dad at a kind of a young age, and it's just, I don't know, it's I'm not trying to make his loss about me. So it's just been just sad. That's all. So I've just been kind of in a weird mood because of it. So anyway, that's not an excuse. That's just my reality. So I appreciate a couple of you guys have reached out. A couple of people in the Discord group and stuff have reached out. So I really appreciate you guys doing that. I'm good. So like I said, just trying to get back in the groove of things, continue to move forward, all that good stuff. Yeah, so I was just showing off, like I just finished this print. This just came off the H2C. I thought I did a really good job. It's like probably one of the best multicolor prints, I think, and no flaws whatsoever. And the amount of, like, what's crazy is that I've done, I mean, you can see right here, if I go into device and go to, because I've done time-lapse videos on all of these. So if I go to storage and then look at time-lapse. Okay, so here's all the things that I've done. I could probably fit all the waste from every single one of these projects combined inside this cup. Like, it's that little of waste when it comes to the H2C. So this took over a day. It took one day and no, hang on, maybe 23 hours, I think. Here's the time lapse. Oh, and of course it won't show. Hang on. Scenes. Add a scene. No, crap. Nope. Add a source. Window capture. This would be a QuickTime player. Add. All right, so here's the time lapse of it. It was like 24 hours. Look at that. That's just beautiful. Absolutely incredible how, like, it just turned out perfect. I mean, honestly, perfect. Even like you can actually see, like, in the video, like right around the eyebrow right here, like it almost looks like it like messed up a little bit, but it didn't. Like it is perfect in the eyebrows. So yeah. New AMS filament won't feed to the extruder. What do I do? It load, but wants the single spool fed. Honestly, I mean, Bishop, I'm sorry, I don't really have an answer for you on that. You're probably going to want to call like Bamboo or whoever the company is and try to get them to. Thank you, Driftwood. Appreciate you. See, and this is why you gotta join the Discord so that people in the Discord can help you answer those questions. You don't have to wait for me to be on a live to ask them. And so I want to watch this again now. Like, I don't know why. Like, well, I do know why. Like, I absolutely love time lapse videos. And then while that's going, I can download this one. No. Download. Download. Yeah, Bamboo's extremely good about setting things right and sending replacements for stuff if it goes bad. So don't hesitate to reach out to them. That's for sure. God, that's just so satisfying. Okay, now that we watch that for a second time, let's see what's on the build plate now. Currently doing a print, flush into supports, and I have white in supports when white isn't printing. Again, now I've like, so do you have white filament in your like filament? Is it just the two colors meshing together to make white? Like, I don't have an answer for you on that either. I'm sorry. Honestly, I don't ever flush into supports. Like, I just don't. I would rather take the extra waste, especially if I'm doing multicolor prints. And if you care that much about the color, then honestly, like, if you care about the color changes, then you need to make sure that it's flushing more, and you're not doing flush into supports or into object. Otherwise, just do a single color and then paint it. Like, that's the reality. I don't say that to be like mean, just that's me personally. You know, like, if you care enough to do all, you know, like want to do a color print, like if you want to do something that looks polished like this, I'm not going to flush into anything into this or into the supports, anything that could potentially bleed into the different layers, especially if you're dealing with white filaments or lighter colored filaments, because you're gonna get filament bleed. You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna bleed into it. So, hey, Susie, hey, thanks for reaching out earlier. I appreciate you. So earlier this week, on the Patreon, I had given you guys the STL file for my gingerbread Hans Gruber. I didn't have a good brown, so I just did mine in like a tan, so it's more like a sugar cookie. So, but my sugar cookie Hans Gruber ornament, and I really wanted to make a John McClane one, and I don't like it. Just wasn't like, I don't know, it just wasn't working out the way that I wanted to. So I thought maybe I would try to do that tonight using ChatGPT and walk you guys through my process of doing that. But my problem is that I'm also trying to get a Christmas gift set up for one of my kids. I don't want to say it too loud because, you know, they could be up and around. So I've got to figure out how to like reorganize my desk here for a second. Also, I'm almost finished with my Clark Griswold. So you can see my Clark Griswold diorama set. So I just need to add some lights around here and basically get the cover to National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. So that turned out pretty good. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed the video. hopefully you were able to learn something from it. That's the most important part. As long as you got something from it, makes me happy. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, the Christmas Vacation print, you know, like I saw it and I was like, yeah, I'm definitely going to put that together. All right, so let's do this. Let me go to, let's go to ChatGPT. Well, they're going to try ChatGPT and we're going to try Gemini here. Let me go ahead and, hang on. Oh, hit the wrong button again. Not that one. Add source, window capture, add. We'll do Safari, cursor, add. Okay. So here is my web browser so you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay, so essentially what I can do is simply go to, say, google.com, and I can type in, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? So we'll do Die Hard John McClane. Images. Let's find an image. I mean, this is the classic John McClane. Of course, there's this one inside the. Yeah, I really do. Gemini has really come a long way, especially with the generative AI stuff and the image stuff. So, and I've kind of been pitting ChatGPT and Gemini kind of against each other and trying different things. So, all right, well, let's go with like let's go with classic Bruce Willis. I like a good classic Bruce. So I think this one is more classic Bruce. All right, so let me go ahead and save this image. Save image as. And let's go ahead and download that. Save. All right, so let's start in Google Gemini. Because like I said, you're absolutely right. Gemini's like done a good job lately. And you can see this is one that I done the other day with it, and I wasn't necessarily like 100% satisfied with it. I definitely wanted to do more with it, but it still turned out pretty good. I think I could still do something with it. But let's do a new chat. And let's go ahead and upload a file. I'm just going to say, I'd like you to, I would like you to take this image and reimagine, whatever, this person as a gingerbread man. So we'll see what happens here and see what it does. Like I said, sometimes it's really good right off the bat. Sometimes it's like, I don't know what the hell you were thinking. Sometimes it's like, oh, gingerbread man. So it just makes him look unrecognizable. Or it's just a gingerbread man holding a gun, and you're like, okay, I still want him to look like the person, right? Okay, should have said cartoon, but that's still not bad. That's actually like interesting. It took verbatim what I just said. Like, look at the detail. It did exactly what I asked it to do. Hey, Cook, how you doing? Okay, so I would like you to now imagine that it's a gingerbread man ornament. Flat image, not rounded. see. Let's see what that does. Like I said, sometimes I don't even know how to. Once you get the image you want, what I do tell you, yes, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. How dare you even ask that question? Once you actually get a final product that you're happy with, you should always ask it. Like, so if I wanted to recreate this with any other image, what would I ask you to basically do? That's actually not bad at all. Still, again, not quite what I was looking for. So what I'm going to do, though, is I'm actually going to upload the photo of the Hans Gruber to it and say I'd like it more in this. I'd like it more to, to kind of look like this. I just have to find that image. It's going to be in my downloads folder, I'm assuming. Okay, that's not it. Nope, there it is. All right, now that I found it, drag and drop. I would like the image to look more like this style. Oh, I know that you know that I know that you know that it would get me. Listen, Die Hard is most definitely a Christmas movie. Even though Bruce Willis said it's not, he's a liar. And he did it just to get a rise out of people. Hey, what's going on, James? Alicia, how you guys doing? I've used Meshy AI. Oh, see, that's perfect. Okay. Now take out the rope. Did you call it that rope? Rope. What would you call it? Take out the hole in the head. Getting there. Yep. We are so close. So very close. Oh, and of course I really got to read before I hit enter. Perfect. Hands down, perfect. Download. Okay. So now we're going to go back over to Maker World and Maker Lab. Make the Pew Pew a candy cane. Ooh, that's a great idea. See, this is why I love doing these on lives. Okay, so can you make the gun a candy cane? Again, this is Gemini, so ChatGPT and Gemini are really, like, Gemini has really come a long way. I was a huge fan of, I've done pretty much everything in ChatGPT, and then as of lately, ever since Nano Banana came out, I'm going with it. That's great. I love it. That is fantastic. Thank you for the idea. All right, so let's download that image. All right, so let's go new window, makerworld.com. Yeah, Gemini has really come a long way, especially with how fast it'll do it. All right, so we go to Maker Lab. We're just going to go right into the keychain maker, and we're going to do create new and browse. And then we're going to remove background. I'll definitely be uploading this to my my Patreon after I'm done with it. I'll probably add it to the Hans Gruber one that I did the other day. No, I want the... Come on. See, this you got to go slower because like apparently I just go way too fast. Well, what's the difference between the two? No, I don't care. No thanks. They're probably like, well, what's the difference? Okay, so let's go. Let's delete that. Delete. You can see I did this one the other day. Like, I mean, and it turned out okay. Like, it wasn't like, you know, it wasn't really what I wanted. And this is where I was like, and I got really, really not frustrated would be the word. I got very frustrated with what I was asking for. And you know what I didn't do? And even though I told you guys to do it, is I did not say, hey, how would I recreate this with any other image that I give you? So I need to go back and do that here in just a second. So, all right, so in the future, if I wanted to upload an image, what would I prompt you with to give me the same results again over and over in a consistent manner? Let's see what it says. All right, so I'm going to get rid of the background. Perfect. Confirm. Confirm. You can do 8 colors, it's fine. Okay, so now the big thing is that we have to click on all the white spots. You got to be, you got to do your due diligence on this because you may have to look at the 3D area just to make sure you've accidentally didn't not click on all the white areas. So you're going to select all of these. That looks good. I'm going to change that to 2. And now if I look here, looks pretty darn good to me. I could pop the red out. So the red is, oop, I hit the wrong button. I could, I do too. All right, so if I click the red, what I could do on the red is I could do the red as a 3. That means the red would be the highest. I keep hitting the wrong button. Okay, so now that I've got it in here, now let's go ahead and go to plates and thickness. We're going to add the attachment at the top. We're going to move that, though, because I think that should be right above his head. Let's go ahead and make that just a little bit bigger. I don't really care about the... And then I'm gonna go, I think that's good. And then we're gonna hit download. I don't care about the coloring right now because I'm gonna go ahead and change that when I get into Bamboo Studio. Okay, so now that that's been, now that that has been done, now I'm gonna go back over to Bamboo and within Bamboo, I'm going to go ahead and drag and drop. I'm going to open as a project. Later. So a couple of things. I'm going to go ahead and color this. I want to make that cookie underneath all the same color. Going to Obviously, there's quite a few different color variations in here. You guys can make your own, do whatever you want, obviously. And then what I am going to do is I'm going to grab the whole thing. I'm going to make it just slightly thicker. There we go. There he is. There's ho ho ho. Let's save this project as, we'll call this John M. Christmas Ornament. And well, we got to spell John right. It's definitely John. So we'll save that. And then I'm going to jump over to the Patreon and I'm going to throw it up there. And it's literally that easy. It is that easy to create something from scratch. Nice to see you, Travis. Epic 3D, how you doing? John McCandy Cane. I like it. Yeah, everything is good. It's just been, it's been a long week, to be honest. It's just been a long week trying to work through everything at the with the new transition and stuff and kind of go from there. So I figured I would come on and do a little live. My wife's just putting the kids to bed. I'm working on a Christmas gift, trying to get it up and running for my kiddo. And actually, you know what? I will just do this under a new post. So we'll create post. Let me do a quick screenshot. Okay, got that. Title, John McCandy Cane STL. Image. Let's see here. Add attachment. Okay, so the prompt that it came up with, because I asked it like if I wanted to redo this again with another photo, it says, reimagine this person as a flat 2D gingerbread man cookie. Keep the character's likeness, but in the gingerbread style. Ensure the image looks like a flat cutout, not a rounded 3D figure, and do not include an ornament hole. Please replace any held objects like a gun with a candy cane. That's what it came up with. So obviously that's getting real specific. So well, Ricky, you should definitely just pull the trigger and get yourself into a 3D printer, because you'll definitely be buying more than one anyway. So you might as well just buy one, get it over with, so then you can move on and buy your second, third, fourth, and fifth one. So, but I appreciate you saving a lot of my videos and coming back to them. If you'd like, you can also join the Patreon. That's the Patreon account. There's a great group of individuals. A lot of them are in here right now with us that are all part of our Discord group. Just patreon.com/Trendytechdad. We're getting up there, guys. We've got 267, I think, paid subscribers right now for the $5 a month, which gets you access to the Discord. And it just keeps growing every single day. There's more and more people. So it's absolutely fantastic. And I'm just super excited about it. Hell yeah, is right, Susie. Hell yeah, is right. All right. And paste. All right, that print is up and live. All right, so what's the next movie? What I want you guys to tell me. What do we let's put this to the test now. So I'm going to go ahead and move this over here. Let's pull back up the Gemini again. Price does dictate quality on 3D scanners. 3D scanners are not they're not all cut from the same cloth. I'd recommend at least the Otter series or higher if you're looking for a good 3D printer that's going to give you really good detail. It's still going to be finicky though. All 3D scanners, in my opinion, are. They're not perfect. All right, what's the next movie? So let me throw back up the internet in the interwebs. Let's see here. Cancel that. Let's go ahead and take a look here. All right, so here's our image. Let's go back to Google. Ooh, Jingle All the Way. Jingle All the Way. Great movie. One of my favorites. Let's see here. Let's go to images. Ooh, you could do him as Turbo Man. That would be a good one. Let's see here. Let's say save this image as... So he's not wrong. You can use your phone. Your phone has LiDAR, but is it better? I don't think it is, but that's me. Here's a better image. Let's save image as, but that's coming from somebody who's used multiple scanners. I don't know. Okay, so let's go in. Let's copy, reimagine this person. I think just that. Copy. We'll do a new chat. Let's go ahead and upload this file. There's that. Paste. Reimagine this person as a flat 2D gingerbread cookie. Keep the character's likeness, but in a gingerbread style. All right, so let's see what it does. Hey, Drag, how you doing? You're not late. I went ahead and sent a thing on the Discord since some people had said that they hadn't gotten an alert that I went live the last couple of times. So, hey, you got a job? That's great. Congrats. Okay, so clearly it did not do what I wanted it to do. So I'm going to go ahead and upload the image of the John McClane that we just did. What's the job? Oh, geez. I didn't realize it did the legs like that. Oh my God. That is hilarious. I agree with that. Hey, but that still looks really good though. Look at how cute that is. Again, that's adorable. All right, so let's go ahead and download that one. And again, we're going to go back over to Maker World. And Maker Lab. This is one of my biggest things, is that you can only have so many of these, so I got to start deleting some of these old ones that I know I'm not going to use anymore. Definitely not going to use these because they're Verizon related. This was one of my first ones, but I'll still delete it. Okay, create new blank, browse. Nope, cancel, wrong one. Oh, weird. I hate when it does this to me. It saved it as like a web. It's kind of dumb. Sometimes I actually have to like save image as, and we'll do Turbo Man Gingerbread. Save. Okay, remove background, confirm. Huh. Oh, a knock engineer? Nice. Oh, weird. I'll reach out to Bay and see if he knows why that might be happening, and we'll go from there. So, okay. So we're gonna add on the attachment on the top. I almost want to like put it off to the side a little bit so he hangs like almost sideways. No, that looks dumb. I almost want to put the whole, like I wish I could just put the, no, it doesn't really matter. Nope, that looks good. Now we just need to raise up all the white. Oh. Okay, so we'll do 2 on those. Looks pretty good. Download the 3MF file. Done. That's not what I wanted to do. So let's go ahead and hide that. Go home. Drag and drop. Open as a new project. Hey, well, happy birthday to your husband, Susie. Later. You should go celebrate with him. You don't have to be on here. I appreciate you. Now, here's the deal. Sometimes, okay, so on some of these, the way that I do these, and if you raise them up like that 1 millimeter, so sometimes I want the base to be thicker. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and raise this up, let's just say to there. And then what I'll do is I will use the cut tool, and I'll just cut a little bit off the top. So just a little hair off the top. And if I perform that cut, you'll see now I can delete just this extra. And now my base is much thicker, but that icing is still like not giant because it's all going to raise together. So that is one way if you want to get the base to be a little bit thicker, but you don't want the icing to be to appear so giant and deep. All right, so now I'm going to take my coloring tool, brown, make that like a 2. And basically going to color that because I just want it to be all one color. Perfect. All right. All right, what's the snazzy name that I'm going to name this? Someone give me an idea. Oh, you're welcome. Susie's husband. Happy birthday. Happy birthday from Trendytechdad. I'll be on Cameo next week, so I'm just kidding. I'm definitely not going to be on Cameo. I'm not a celebrity. That's like level celebrity. Or I haven't reached that status yet. I really like the fact that this is only 4 colors too. And you can definitely tell what movie it's from. Just call it Turbo Man. Turbo Cookie Man. Thank you. There it is. There it is. Save project as. All right. Turbo Cookie Man. Save. All right. Turbo Cookie Man has been saved. Let's go ahead and post this up on the Discord or the and on the Patreon as well. Maybe I'll have to, like, instead of doing a bunch of posts. No, that's fine. I'll just keep posting these. We'll call this Turbo Cookie Man. Shot of this. Perfect. Image. I'm getting ready to try a hitch cover. I'm most likely going to mess it up. I don't know. It's a good question. I mean, I have a Lions one right here that I just did for one of my clients. Now, what I didn't do in this, how I screwed this up, and this is actually a failed print, which it doesn't look like a failed print, but I'll show you why it's a failed print. And I'm only going to do this for you guys. Okay. In fact, hang on. Let me make myself bigger for this. Okay. Okay. So you want to make sure that when you do these, that you increase your walls from 2 to 3 at least. And you want to increase your infill just a little bit. You also want to make sure that when you're doing in your settings over here, under strength, you want 3 walls. And then you'll also want to make sure that your infill is probably set to rectangular. And I do at least 10%, sometimes more. I find that just because it's going to be on the back of a car, I find that that's the best option. But the reason why this is considered a failed attempt for me is because if I can take this, right? Do you hear that? The minute you hear it? Like it's not. So what I do is when I take a hitch cover off, the first thing I do is I put just a little bit of tiniest amount of pressure here. And if you hear any type of snapping, do not send it out. It's probably going to fail. Okay. It's going to break off. It's going to probably break in the mail if you're sending it to somebody. So again, if you change the walls to this, says the walls on here were only set to 2 and my infill was only set to 7%. And I can tell just by the weight on this. But essentially the reason why, that's how easy it is to break that off. That's why it's a failed print. So I reprinted this with my other settings and I just sent that out the door yesterday to one of my clients. Yeah, so now I'm not telling you it won't like break off like that. You know what I mean? But again, I also, you can tell I did gyroid on this and gyroid just doesn't work well with this. So that would be my thing when it comes to how do I design hitch covers. It's pretty simple, actually. I can show you here really quick. So I can show you some of the other hitch covers that I already have made. But give me 1 second here. Let's see here. Let me just finish doing this post here for Cookie Turbo Man. It's today 12/20/25. Oh, crap. Hang on. I just posted it, and I just realized that I forgot to add the actual file to it. So hang on, I got to edit it. And there. And attach. Turbo Man Cookie. And publish. Okay. You wish you had a hitch to cover? That's funny. All right, so let's talk about hitch covers. So let's say I wanted to turn, well, the first thing I like to do is I want to find, usually hitch covers are great when you can find a logo to use. So that would be the first thing, is to basically just find a logo. So let me go ahead and throw my Safari back up here. Okay, so let's say, well, let's just take a, what do I want to do? All right, you guys give me a logo that you would want me to create into a hitch cover. Let's start with that. Yeah, if you want the images that I just made, if you want the 3D files I just made, I just posted them to my Patreon account, patreon.com/Trendytechdad. It's $5 a month. Oh, Cincinnati Reds. I can't do that. Sorry. No. Nuggets, like as in chicken nuggets, like chicken nuggies, chicken tendies. Pittsburgh Steelers. Ooh, guys, you're killing me. Ooh, Dino Nuggets. Okay. I'm doing Dino Nuggets, guys. Sorry. I want to do something that's not controversial like sports teams. Okay. So, let's find, I probably want to find more of like a cartoony version of it. So like these right here would work really well. Okay. Right. So, and I can really see like this dinosaur, this one right here working. But, oh, nope, I lied. Here it is. This is the one we're going to use right here. Okay. All right. I like this one a lot. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and just hit save image, save as an image. Okay. We're going to download this to my downloads folder. And then I'm going to come in here to Gemini. Okay. And then we'll do a new Gemini post. Now I haven't done this one with Gemini before, to be honest. So I'm going to go ahead and try this in here. I have a lot of success with ChatGPT on this one. So I would like you to turn this image into a vector image. The only reason why I want it to be a vector image is that it just kind of cleans it up. So you can kind of see it's just, I don't know, it's a little fuzzy. It's not as crisp of an image. So we'll make this, try to do it as a vector image. Again, a vector image should just make it more crisp. Quick question. Do you have any suggestions on limit high level? You should put your printer. I do not. That's okay. Do you have any suggestions on, I guess I don't know the answer to your question. I don't really know what the question, like, I need more info. What does that mean? Okay, so here's my vector image, okay? So now again, I know you guys, you probably like, I'm going to sound like a broken record here, but these work so well and they don't cost anything. Okay. So go over to Maker World. All right. And then we're going to go to Maker Lab and we're going to go back right into the keychain maker. I know I spend a lot of time in this, but it's a very versatile app. All right. We're going to browse. We're going to grab the Dino Nuggie. Okay. Oh, yeah, I mean, I would just be weary because, you know, your printer is going to shake. It's going to go back and forth. So the higher it is, the harder it's going to fall if you go too high with it. As long as it's on a shelf that's stable, that's not going to move, that you don't have to worry about worry about it at all, then you're fine. So there's no, like, the only other thing to remember though, is that you're going to want to be able to get to it. You're going to want to be able to get to the printer, the head, the top of it, to clean it, all that kind of stuff. So too tall is not a good thing. Okay, so here is our final image. We're going to hit confirm. Okay, good, perfect, 4 colors, right? And I'm not going to do a darn thing with this. I'm literally just going to download it. Okay, I don't want to make it pop out, or like, I don't want to make it 3D. I don't want any of that stuff. I just want it exactly as it is right here. Now that we have that, we can go ahead and minimize that window, and we're going to go back over to Bamboo Studio. Okay. So let's go ahead and come back over here. We'll do a new project. Actually, I don't even need a new one. No. Let's see here. Oh, and of course, it just opened up a brand new window. It's not what I wanted. Okay, so let's go back here and drag and drop, and we'll open up a new project. Okay, so here's our dino. And what we're going to want to do, first of all, is we want to make this bigger because it's going to go on the back of your truck or your vehicle, okay? All right, so here's, we'll say about that big, okay? And you can see it's white. That's fine, but I'm going to end up making it black on the bottom, so we can do that later. The first thing we're going to do, though, is we're going to flip it over, okay? So go ahead and flip on face right here, and then or lay on face, and you're just going to click here. And then once you've got that, move it back onto the build plate, okay? And then I'm going to hit center, all right? So now it's centered. Now what you're going to do is you're going to want to download, and I will upload this as a separate file, but I have a hitch, like STL file, okay? It's a blank hitch STL file. All right, and I'm going to put this up on my Patreon, right, with the hitch file as well, okay? So, and I'm going to throw it in here, but literally this is all it is. Ready? I'm going to drag and drop it. It's called hitch. I'm going to import geometry only, hit OK. And there it is. There's the hitch. It's even got the holes and everything, okay? Now, I'm going to select it, and I'm going to hit center. It's already centered, but make sure it's centered, okay? So now that's where it would be, which is okay, but I'd want to move it down a little bit. And I say down, I mean this way. So I want it to be kind of in the middle, and then maybe over just a hair. All right, so that's good. I'm just eyeballing it. All right, now that I've done that, I'm going to select all of these. Actually, I'm going to select this first. I'm going to make this just a little bit thicker. Some people might not want to do that. I am, just because I like to give it a little bit of structure. Okay, so I'm going to select this and this, so all of it together. I'm going to right click and I'm going to hit merge, okay? Merge it all together. Now, I am going to make this a little bigger so you guys can see it more. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here. I'm going to choose 3 walls. I'm going to make sure that I'm going to set it to 15, but I'm going to set it to rectangular. And then I'm going to go to objects, and I'm going to select the hitch, and I'm going to add a 5th color in here. I don't have to do this part. I can make it white if I want to, but I'm going to add black as a color in here. And I'm going to change filament. Sorry, I got something in the way of my screen. All right, to black. But now you'll notice, though, that it's like going to shine through because it's all the way to the 2 items are right next to each other on the build plate. So you'd get that black square if you don't do something about that. So what you have to do is you actually have to select all three of these, just like this. And then you're going to use the move tool, and you're just going to move it up slightly off the build plate. So you'll see now it doesn't show through. Okay. And then the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use the paint tool, black, and I am going to paint this top layer, probably just down to probably around right there. The reason why I do this on almost all of my trailer hitch covers is because you have to realize that these things are going to get dirty, muddy, all that kind of stuff. The black just keeps it cleaner looking longer. So, but yeah, that's the only reason why. Okay. All right. So now, oh, hang on. There we go. All right. So I'm literally ready to go to the printer now. I literally just made a Dino chicken nugget hitch cover, which honestly, I think I'm going to throw this up on my Etsy page, to be honest with you. So if anybody's interested, you can buy it on my Etsy page. I'm literally going to throw it up tonight. That's a great idea, by the way. Thank you. What is Boolean merge? So if you Boolean something, it means that it's going to disappear. So it means that if it's in the middle of something and you merge it, it's going to make that item disappear. Okay, so let's go ahead and save this project and we'll call this Dino Nugget Hitch Cover. And I'm actually going to move this to the Etsy file. Let me go ahead and take a screenshot. All right, now let's go back over to Patreon. Again, everything I'm doing tonight, guys, I am posting this on my Patreon account. Let's see here. Dino Nugget hitch cover. Image. So if you're interested and if you want it, for $5 a month, you can have it. Image, desktop. Oh, nope, that's wrong. Okay. Nice if I named it correctly. I put it as, I forgot the O. That's all right, whatever. Post. Push. All right. That's up there. Oh, we're doing all kinds of stuff tonight. So I just showed everybody how to make a like a trailer hitch cover pretty fast. So we just made a Dino Chicken Nugget trailer hitch cover, which I just posted up on the Patreon account, which is just above here at patreon.com/Trendytechdad. And then we made some Die Hard Christmas ornaments made for look like gingerbread men or gingerbread cookies. It's 2 a.m. in Scotland. Sounds like we need a trailer hitch cover to be going in Scotland. I have always wanted to drive down the road and see one of my trailer hitch covers on somebody's car. I think that would just be amazing. Absolutely amazing. Okay, what's the next trailer hitch cover, guys? You tell me. Let's do it. Let's do one more. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Hang on. Hold up. Hang on. But you guys think about it in the chat. You guys drop in the chat. What am I doing? Home Alone, Wet Bandits. Ooh, that's a good one. Should I do it? Should I do that as a trailer hitch cover or do that as a ornament? Oh, you use different trailer hooks, really? So what's the receiver like? What does it look like? Well, yes to which one, James? Which one did you say yes to? Trailer hitch? Because it's funny. I think I actually saw ornament. I am gonna Google that. UK trailer hitch. Oh, so it's just a ball. Okay, so they do make something that fits over the ball. You can do that. UK trailer hitch cover STL. I know I've seen these. So kind of like this. Hang on. Let's see here. So something like this. Would that be? Something like this. Yeah, I'd use either PETG, ABS, or ASA. Usually I do, for my trailer hitch cover stuff, I'll use PETG sometimes, but mainly ABS. Now, most people would use ASA because it's less UV. You won't get UV fading is the word I'm looking for. So, but my issue with ASA is that there's not as many options. With ASA. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so I think this would be cool. You could do, for like the Wet Bandits, you could do a wanted poster. You could do a wanted poster. It might be too much detail. But we could try it. This could be a good one. Let's download this and see what that would look like. Save image as. Save. Oh, you got this. This is a good kind of cartoony looking sticker. Well, that's kind of cool. The Wet Bandits. Save image. Shockingly low prices. That's great. Download, save. I kind of like this one. Yeah, ABS would be the way to do it. That's what I would tell you to do. It would be ABS. Okay, so let's go back over to Gemini. Okay, and I need to go back into the Turbo Man one. Honestly, I actually really just like, let's do a new chat here really quick. What I really like here is upload file. I really like this one. I like you to make this into a vector image and only use 4 total colors, no shading, and keep it simple. That works. I really like this one. I think this would make a great ornament. So if you could do this one as an ornament, I think this would be the best one out of all of them so far. Again, keeping it real simple. There's a lot of like the van has like it's like black, like little black specks all over it. Ah, perfect. Look at that. It took all those little black specks out. That looks great. Okay. And this one, honestly, I wouldn't even do it like 3-dimensional. I would just do it flat because now you could do it 3-dimensional, but I think it would just come out easier flat. So let's go ahead and save this image as, and we'll do it as Wet Bandits. And then we're going to go back to the keychain maker. Let's go ahead and create a new blank. We'll browse Wet Bandits. Go ahead and remove. See, I was worried about that. Okay, so when I did it, you'll notice that the background of this, so we'll have to go back and make an adjustment. You'll see how the background is like, it's white, but it's not, you know what I mean? So we need to, can you make the background gray like the first image? There's not enough contrast between the sticker and the yellow. Right, so it's causing that to be an issue. Hopefully it doesn't make the perfect. Absolutely perfect. Okay. So let's go ahead and save image again as, and we'll just replace the Wet Bandit one with this. Replace. Perfect. Go back to the keychain maker. We'll hit cancel, browse. Really? Hang on. Save image as. Place. Okay. There it goes. Okay, so now that we did that, now we can remove the background. And yes, it keeps all that white. Perfect. Hit confirm. Hit confirm again. So we can do 4 or 8 colors. If you do 8 colors, it's going to look nicer. If you do want it to really look and pop 12 colors, you can easily get away with 4 colors on this one, though. I'm going to say 8 for right now. No, I'm not. I'm going to do 4. I'm just going to do 4. Okay. And then what we'll do is instead of gray, we'll just come over here and do white. And I think that looks just fine, just like that. We're going to go ahead and hit over here to plate. We're going to say face down mode, and we're going to do attachment. And we're going to make the attachment a smaller. Hit download, download 3MF file. Okay, so now that that's done, let's go ahead and get rid of that for a minute. We're going to come back over to here, drag and drop the keychain, open as a project, hit yes. Later. I'm going to want to make this just a little bit bigger. Now, in order to save on time, I'm going to do the paint, and I'm going to paint the majority of this all black using the height range. I feel like I have to put this one on the printer. I don't love the fact that the loop is black. So let's go back here, and I'm going to paint that white, kind of. So I made it white. Oh, that works. Perfect. let's see how that looks. See how long this would take. And again, all I need is black, red, blue, and white, which I've got some of those colors already on my P1S. Everyone's gone so silent. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how that works, or how that looks. Ooh, except for the fact, see what happened to the B? Look at this. Yeah, that's not going to work. All right, so how do I fix that? I don't know if I can. All right, so I could if I prioritize the red or the red. What did I just do? Okay. I wonder if I can. I want to select just the hook. I wonder if the hook is. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I just need to figure out how to where just that part is, because I don't want to hit ungroup because it's gonna mess everything up if I do that. Nope, son of a. Oh, I'm like, why isn't it showing up? Okay, let's try this one more time. There it is. Yep. All right. So move up. My problem is that if I move it up, it's not going to lay flat anymore. So, man. No, I think I know what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to delete it completely, and I'm just going to. I'm going to add a negative part. I'm just going to add a cylinder. Let's see what this does. I really don't need it to be a hook. I just need it to be what in the world? What is going on? Okay. So that's center? Oh, that makes sense. Hang on. Let's click on. Let's center that first. There we go. Now let's choose that and hit center. There we go. And now we'll move this up. Okay. Like I said, doesn't have to be huge. Doesn't have to be huge, people. And then let's go ahead and move this up slightly. So now slice it and see what happens. It's a good question. I just use the object, like grab by object. Hey, T-Town. Ooh, are you guys going to watch Avatar? Yeah, see, that's fine. That's fine. Like, look at that. That works. It's nothing like spectacular. What in the hell? Oh, I'm like, what's going on? So it's not very thick. That's what she said. Oh, gotcha. You watching anything good? What did I just watch that I was like, oh, this is actually really good? Oh, I watched The Running Man the other night. That was really good. I actually liked that a lot. Way more than I thought I was going to. And then what else did I watch the other day? Yeah, I like to narrow it down by color, and then go from there. I mean, if it's ungrouped, you can select things, you know what I mean? But okay. How long will this take to print is the question. 4 colors, lots of detail. I'm going to say 2 hours. It's probably more like 3. Yeah, that's how ours. That's how we end up choosing a movie. And then my wife is she's usually asleep by 5 minutes into the movie. So only an hour and 41 minutes. That's not bad. I might actually do this one tonight because I would like to see the baby. Let's see here. Sign into Microsoft. No, I don't want to sign into Microsoft. Do I have to? Ugh. God bless America. Sorry, I'm setting up a laptop that I bought my kid for like a gaming computer for Christmas, and hang on, I gotta write this down because otherwise I'm creating this account, and I can guarantee you what will happen. This is what will happen, guys. I'll create this, and then I'll be like, yeah, I don't remember anything. Like what you talking about, Willis? Come on, notes. Where are you? There you are. Hey there. All right, quick note. Note. All right. So it's password, name. Sorry, guys. I just gotta. I'm like, I'm supposed to be working on this, and then I got distracted by you guys, which is fine. By the way, I'm very happy that I got distracted by you. How do all the gaps do when they print? Oh, there won't be any gaps when it prints. As long as it's printing facing down, it's going to look amazing. Solve a puzzle so we know you're not a robot. Okay. Using the arrow to rotate the asset to face the same direction. Okay. Nope, it'll look polished when it prints. It'll look just like this. Like it'll be perfectly straight. Yeah, same. Why? Okay. Let's see here. All right, let me see what I got on my printer here so we can throw on the Wet Bandit sign. I'll probably do it on the H2C. So I need white, black, blue, and red. Now I already have, that's all PET G, ABS. Okay, here's matte. I already have white on there, perfect, and I already have black, perfect. So all I need is red. So here's my red. And then now all I need is blue. I'm thinking like more like a light blue. Let's see what I have over here. Pretty sure this is just regular PLA. Guess we're gonna go with it. Make sure my colors are right. Oh, hang on. Apparently the black is ABS, so I can't do that. So I do need black right there. Okay, let's see here. Edit, generic, PLA, black, confirm. Ooh. Okay, so that blue will not work because it is definitely ABS. Seriously? Okay, let's find me a different blue. See, this is why it's really important, guys, to properly label your filaments. So you're not You're not doing like I'm doing right now. Ooh, I could do glow in the dark. I've got. Ooh, I don't know. I don't think that's blue enough. I do have this Anycubic. This could work. This will work. I'll just do this. I'd like to get rid of this filament anyway. Okay, load that, edit, light blue, generic, PLA, confirm. Okay, let me throw a little hyperlock down so it doesn't. Perfect. Well, good news, the bottom of my giant stocking shoe thingy is done. Okay, so now that we've got that done, let's go ahead and change over to the H2S. And under devices, we'll choose H2S as well. Okay, so that's connected. And then let's go ahead and map the colors. Perfect. It's the sticky bandits. Okay. Privacy, location, it's fine, accept. Nope, set up as a new PC. Oh, really? You got knocked out? Like, man, I got to turn this game on. I should, it's on. It's funny. I wanted to watch it. Well, I don't even think I can at the moment because okay, so again, 2 hours total, not bad. I'll go ahead and hit send. Okay. All right, so the Wet Bandit sign is going up. We're going to go ahead and save project as. We'll say Wet Bandits ornament. Save that. Do you guys want me to upload this one to the Patreon? Would anybody else want this one? Want this file? I mean, I can. I don't have to. It's up to you guys. If even if one person wants it, I'll definitely throw it up there. Hello, sir. How are you? Ooh, prototype work, eh? That's exciting. I mean, I guess you could call what I'm doing as well prototyping. It is like it is blowing so hard outside tonight. It is crazy. The wind, it sounds like a fracking tornado outside. Paste. Publish. Oh, nice. Yeah, Travers is only about an hour and a half for me. Yeah, I mean, I was, yes, I'm feeling much better. Thank you. And I think part of me just not feeling good it's just been all the transition stuff. So, and honestly, just feeling very, very, very overwhelmed with everything that's been going on lately. So, no, I'm feeling much better. I appreciate that. Like I said, I think I needed a little, I need a little TikTok therapy, which is what this has been tonight. So I really appreciate you guys. You guys have helped me be more creative tonight than I have been in a while. I mean, look at what we made tonight. We made we made uh, we made John McClane. We've got yeah, so we got John as a cookie. We got Turbo Man, right, as a cookie ornament. We got a the Dino Chicken Nugget trailer hitch cover, and now we got the Wet Bandits. Like, so I mean, no, you guys have like really helped. So so no, but thank you. So I really do quite appreciate you. So I did put the Wet Bandits up on the Patreon, so you can see up on the Patreon that you can not only get that, but you can also get the Hans Gruber is up there as well. So from Die Hard, that ornament is up there. So yeah, and then I also put up the let me see here. Yeah, I've got the Dino Nuggy hitch cover went up there. I've got the Turbo Man cookie. I've got John McCandy Cane STL. So, and then the gingerbread Hans Gruber. So I probably should have asked you guys what I should have named it before I throw that up there. I didn't think about it, to be honest with you. What am I looking to do? I want, what is it? No, you guys have been great. You guys have helped me tremendously. All right, let's do one more. Can we do one more? Let's do one more. What's the next gingerbread cookie or Christmas? I could do. We could do Christmas ornament. We could do another trailer hitch cover. Oh, the squirrel from Christmas Vacation. I was gonna say there's got to be like and there kind of is. That's an Etsy thing. Yeah, you're right. I mean, the squirrel probably doesn't get enough credit. Did you know, fun fact about that scene, that scene is definitely iconic, but that squirrel, so like you could do that squirrel right there. Was actually a was untrained, and a lot of their reactions were genuine with because it was a real squirrel. But then they ended up having to use another one because it died after the first day. I read a whole thing about it the other day. I don't know why it came up. Something. Yeah, we could always do the Griswold car. You could do the Clark W. Griswold, the head. You could do the You Serious Clark. You could do the A Fun Old Fashioned Christmas. All right, so let's go back over to Google Gemini. Let us throw the image that I just saved. Upload. Let's turn it into a vector image first. Ooh, Jelly of the Month Club. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. See, now you're thinking. I don't want to get rid of that. Well, I guess I can get rid of this one. Jelly of the Month Club, Christmas Vacation, images. The gift that keeps on giving the whole year round, Clark. Yeah, you could easily do something like this. You serious, Clark? Oh, it looks like someone already has an ornament that says Jelly of the Month Club. Official member. Jelly of the Month Club. Jelly of the Month Club. So I feel like the Jelly of the Month Club has been done. So let's continue with the squirrel, shall we? All right, so here's our vector image. You can see the difference, guys. So here's the image that I came out that I copied. It's a small image, right? So asking it to do a vector image like this, look at how like much bigger and more detailed it is. So again, that's like a necessary step for sure. All right. All right. So now that see here, we're going to save this image as. What I should do is, what does she say? It's a funny squeaking sound. Huh? Uh-huh. What's up? Oh, you're gonna tell me a story? Is it appropriate for the masses, or is it like personal? Is it? Oh, it's theater related. Oh, okay. What is it in regards to? Oh, gross. Gross. Oh, okay. It's not like a gun, is it? Oh, no way. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Well, good. I need to, because then they can track down the serial number of who it belongs to. So, okay. So, who they in a kids movie? My God, people are dumb. And do you want to know what kids movie was? The Christian one. Oh no! Oh God! Oh God! Let's see here. Aunt Bethany. Aunt Bethany. Christmas Vacation. It's a funny squeaking sound. The fact that I knew her name was Aunt Bethany. Grace, she passed away 30 years ago. No. The Blessing. Oh God, I love this movie so much. And I have not watched it yet. I need to watch it. Oh dear, did I break wind? Do you hear that? You couldn't hear a dump truck driving through a nitroglycerin plant. Ah, yeah, cook, yes, yes, ah. Do you hear it? It's a funny squeaking sound. Yeah, right here. This image right here. All right, so this is what I want. Like, let's see if this can. Let's see what Gemini can do. So let's save that. All right, so now we're gonna see if it'll combine two images. So let's do. It's a funny squeaking sound. Screenshot, upload. Okay. To add the words from this image into the image with the squirrel above. Oh, it's not Christmas for me until I've watched National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. I always do there's always a couple of years though that I like stop, like I don't watch a whole lot of Christmas movies. Then the next year, like I can't get enough, so I keep watching endless Christmas movies. So most years I overdo it, and some years I just underdo it. It's a funny squeaking sound. Okay, that definitely did not do what I wanted it to do. Okay. Let's see if that does anything. Your mother waxes her upper lip. She has for years, Clark. Are you smoking in there? No. Honey, I think Aunt Bethany wrapped the cat again. uh, Rusty, go unwrap the cat. And Bethany, does your cat like Jello? Look, Russ. Can't see any lines. Russ? No shit. Grace, that's my name. No shit. Now I have to go watch that movie. Maybe I'll watch it tomorrow after work. Okay. So it definitely didn't do anything. Nope, it just did the same thing again. So that didn't do anything. Okay. So that's fine. We're gonna do the squirrel. So let's go ahead and save image as squirrel. Oh, hey Ryan. We're making some ornaments. We're doing some stuff on here. Okay, so we got the squirrel from National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Now we're gonna go over to Maker World, and we're gonna go to the keychain maker again. And we're going to do create blank, browse. We're going to grab downloads. Oh, did I put it on the desktop by accident? Oh, I did. Look at that. Oh, that's not the right image. That's screenshot. Oh, what did I do? Seriously? Save image as. Download. Try that one more time, shall we? There we go. Yeah, I honestly I do the same. Sure you want to close? Yes. Okay. Okay, we're going to remove the background. Ooh, see? Man, I hate when it does this. Sometimes. Like, see what it did right there? Man. So I'm going to go back to here, and I'm going to ask it. I'm going to upload this image again. Upload file. Squirrel. Can you change the background to gray? Perfect. Save image as. We'll just use the same one. Save, replace. Go back over to here, hit cancel, browse, open the same image back up. Okay, and then we're gonna hit the button to remove. Awesome, confirm. What's great though is that you could print this out and literally just put it like inside your tree. So it literally is just like looking out at you. Hit confirm. I'm gonna just choose 4 colors on this. It'd look better with 8, but I don't really care. Confirm. And then accept whatever color they did with this. I'm just gonna make white. I don't know why they wouldn't have made that white to begin with. And then, I mean, all of it is, that looks fine to me. Download, download. Close this. Bring this down here. And then basically you gotta go hide this, gonna go back into Bamboo. Open this as a new project. Later. Now this one I didn't add a hook to it. So what I can do is I can still add a hook. First I wanted to make it a little bit, that's way too thick. She thick. It's fine. So we'll hit add part and we'll say add a torus. Bring this up here. Let's make this smaller. Actually, I'm actually going to flip this around. So let's first put that on its face. Oh, you know what? I'm going to do the same thing I do with the other one. I'm just going to make a hole because add a negative part. We'll do a cylinder. May I ask what program you're using? Yeah, I'm honestly I'm just using Bamboo Studio. It's just my slicer program. You can do a lot in a slicer program. Oh, weird. I wonder why it did that. See how it's like off center and cut weird? That's really weird. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna fix that. All right, so let's go ahead and off of that, we're going to we gonna cut this. We're gonna cut it. What's up?
Trying to figure out what to have be from us, what to have be from Santa.
I think this is from us.
That's gotta come from Santa.
Why?
Because that's what he got Santa for.
Yeah, but Santa didn't want to get it for him, so he made me get it. That's how it works. I'm not being. How is that being selfish? I'm not.
You want to take the credit.
I don't know. I just don't want to have to. Never mind. Okay.
You don't want to have to what?
Never mind. Doesn't matter. No, that's not what I want to do.
Did you do John Holly for what's from Santa?
Yeah, I can after I'm done.
Well, no, I need to know.
So. Okay.
The kids start wrapping until I know.
Maria, I don't even know what we bought the kids. How am I supposed to know those things? It's not like I'm an active participant in buying gifts for my children. All right, let's see how that looks. Well, that hole is giant. It doesn't have to be that big, but that's fine. That's okay. Let's see here. I wanted to add the hole last. I had a perfect file and huge hole. Oh, good. Thanks for the kind words. So yeah, so this only would take about an hour and 49 minutes. So, and yeah, I think that's kind of a cool. So I will file save project as Christmas vacation squirrel. Okay, so now that I've got that, let's go ahead and jump back over. I will throw this one up on my Patreon as well. Again, if you guys are interested, so I do have a Patreon. We have a Discord as well. That's what actually is kind of the cool part about the Patreon is our Discord. So we've got 267, 68 people in there that are active almost every day, helping everybody out, helping each other out. So it's a pretty amazing group of people. So if you're not in it, don't do that, Max. No, that's not allowed. That's not allowed. Don't make me ban you from. Grumble. Old man grumble. That's what I'm. Christmas vacation. Okay. Christmas vacation. Christmas vacation. Christmas vacation. Jing-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-lang. Okay. All right. Sorry guys. I'm trying to do like two things at one time, and you know how I roll. I don't know how to multitask anymore. All right. The squirrel from Christmas Vacation is up, or as I call him, the true star of the Christmas Vacation movie, the Griswold Squirrel Ornament. So that is officially up on my Patreon. So once again, if you want to get access, the Discord is amazing. We obviously have quite a few new files up just as of tonight. So if you want to get those, you can only get them at patreon.com/Trendytechdad. Again, it's $5 a month, so it's not an astronomical amount of money at all, and it's a very small amount, and it helps to build the Discord, build the Patreon. I've had a couple of people join from this live, so thank you guys for joining. If I haven't reached out to you yet, I will with the link. It's also in your email if you've joined. There's a lot of people in this group that are a part of that, and sorry, just trying to, again, multitask, which is something I should never do at this point. See, pass is included, it's fine. Okay. So yeah, if you're interested in joining, please do. Would love to have you guys there. If you're interested in 3D printing, that's the big thing. So we are here to help and assist and make sure that you are. What in the world? Oh, much better. Gaming, capture gaming mode. Sorry, again, I'm being a bad host right now because I'm trying to do two different things here. Advanced graphic settings. That's good. Okay. Now I just have to let that download. Okay, cool. All right. Sorry about that. Oh, great. So yeah, thank you, James. Yeah, you can also get it from the members tab in Patreon. Awesome. Thank you for that. So yeah, so if you'd like to join, I'd highly encourage it. Like I said, we've got a great group of people in there. I'm gonna start doing more like daily or weekly challenges in there to like spur more interaction in there. So hey, Jared, good. So yeah, that's pretty much it. But hey, I really appreciate you guys being on tonight. This has been great. You guys have really helped me, kind of just get refocused and get kind of just reinvigorated and excited about my 3D printing journey and all that good stuff. So which is great. Looks like the Wet Bandits sign or ornament is going down beautifully on the build plate. So I'm very excited about that. Oh, you know what? I need to grab this off the printer. So this is the bottom. So I got my Grinch. It must go inside then. So does it go this way? Or are you supposed to... Or is it supposed to just... It's giant. It must just... Because it can't go inside, because that's way too big. So it must just glue to the bottom. That's all. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why. I've been really digging the Grinch this holiday season, and I don't know. It's just been one of those, like, just been digging it. It's like, I don't think it goes inside, does it? Shit, it definitely almost fits. I don't want to break it. I do feel like it should fit inside this somehow. Maybe I'll have to look up the file and see if it actually shows, any instructions on what you're supposed to do. Nope, it just goes in the bottom. You can see it right there. You can see it towards the bottom. Yep, so it does not go inside. It literally just kind of glues onto the bottom as like a pedestal. I feel like that's a little bit of an oversight on the creator's side, but whatever. Okay. So let's get some glue on there, shall we? Off camera, odd noises. Sorry. I'm trying to put this on the bottom of this, so that's all. Off camera, odd noises. Yeah, that's true. Sorry. Well, clearly I'm working with this file. See? Here it is. It turned out so good. Like, look at the detail on it. It really did. Just turned out fantastic. Really quite impressed. Oh, I've got lots of printers. Bamboo Lab H2S, H2C, P1S ×2, an X1 Carbon, a Creality K2 Pro. I've got a Flash Forge Adventurer 5M Pro, and I have the Creality High Combo. So quite a few. Oh, now I'm echoing? Oh, man. Well, here's the deal, guys. I actually have to go and help my wife with some Christmas decisions. So I'm actually got to jump off here anyway. So that's probably a good segue because I probably need to charge my microphone. So I'm gonna let you guys go. So, oh, you have the high combo and the K2 Plus have been having so much fun with them. Yeah, they are fantastic. Like again, if you guys want to join, patreon.com/trendytechdad. All the files that I did tonight are available up there if you'd like to get those. We've got everything from the Wet Bandits to the Dino Nugget hitch cover. We've got the John Christmas McLean cookie ornament. So got lots of cool files up there if you want to get them. They're available up there, but also the Discord is available. Again, it's only $5 a month if you want to jump in and have a good time with us. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you for being on here. I really appreciate everybody who's been on here for a while. So we've been doing this for over almost 2.5 hours now. So I appreciate you guys, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. So I do work tomorrow, but I'll probably be back on and do more lives tomorrow. So we'll talk soon.